In 2027, 99% of the jobs will disappear. Imagine waking up one morning, logging into your computer, and realizing there is no work left to do. Not because you are fired, but because a machine does it better, faster, and for free. And this isn't a random Black Mirror episode, but this is the timeline predicted by Dr. Roman Yampolskiy, the man who coined the term AI safety. And here's what he said.
What is your prediction for the year 2027?
We're probably looking at AGI as predicted by prediction markets and tops of the labs. So it makes no sense to hire humans for most jobs. If I can just get, a $20 subscription or a free model to do what an employee does, first, anything on a computer will be automated. And next, I think humanoid robots are maybe 5 years behind. So in 5 years, all the physical labor can also be automated.
And after 20 years of hard research, he comes to one terrifying conclusion: controlling advanced AI is impossible. And that means we might already be building the last invention humanity will ever make. Dr. Yampolskiy calls it the AI safety capabilities gap. And AI intelligence is growing exponentially. We all know that. But AI safety, that is barely moving. And think about it, every new model, every single new update makes AI smarter, while our understanding of it barely improves. Because every single morning you wake up, you see ChatGPT launch this ChatGPT 5, and then we just got ChatGPT 5.1. And this is crazy. Like, we are moving very fast. And engineers describe it like a rising alien plant. They don't know to design it and they just observe it. They run experiments on something they can't even explain. That's why Yampolskiy calls AI a black box. Not because it's mysterious, but because it's uncontrollable. So, when it will going to happen? According to Dr. Yampolskiy and multiple AI lab leaders, the year 2027 is the year of AGI, that is the artificial general intelligence. If you don't know about it, I will just give it a short introduction. So, in the AI timeline, we are currently living in the era of generative AI or agentic AI, which where we can generate images or videos or long text. But in 2027 we're going to hit the AGI. That's what Yampolskiy is saying. And if we hit that, now you can say the AI is now capable to compete with humans, or AI will going to take the jobs that human was able to do only. This is the timeline. And after the AGI, there is another piece of the timeline which we call artificial super intelligence, that is ASI. And this era will be magical. Like, AI is now more stronger and more capable than humans. It can think, it can invent new things or inventions, it can do the inventions. So this is how the timeline looks like. But let's come to the point. So Yampolskiy said that by 2030, 99% of jobs could vanish.
So we're looking at a world where we have levels of unemployment we never seen before. We're not talking about 10% unemployment, which is scary, but 99%. All you have left is jobs where, for whatever reason, you prefer another human would do it for you.
Not 50%, not 90%, but 99% of the job could vanish. And first, office jobs will going to vanish, like you can say coding, writing, design, finance, and then the physical work. Once humanoid robots connect to the AGI, then we are just nothing in front of them. If you don't know, the Elon Musk's robot, Optimus robots, the Tesla company, right? I mean, they are currently not capable of doing things like humans, but still they are. You can see they are here already. Once we reach to the AGI, then we just integrate that AGI to the humanoid robots. Now the humanoid robots are not different than humans. Basically, it can do whatever you want. Imagine a AI powered surgeon or a AI powered plumber or any worker you want, and it can just do the work. That never eats, that never sleeps and does not take any breaks. This is insane. And this is not the end. Here's where it gets more darker. Yampolskiy directly accuses Sam Altman, who built the OpenAI, who built the ChatGPT, for gambling 8 billion lives to get richer. And he connects OpenAI and the WorldCoin as a part of one vision, creating a godlike AI and then control the economy that pays for it. He calls it a rational plan for world dominance. And whether you see it as an innovation or insanity, the truth is very clear that the race to build super intelligence has no referee, like it has no brakes. People don't understand how scary the AI could be. People just say that just pull the plug and we are safe. But Yampolsky laughs on them. He said that you can't just unplug something that is everywhere. And we know that we use the AI in our day-to-day life. Like ChatGPT, we use Claude, we use Gemini, we use Grok, and it's everywhere. So a super intelligence would live across the internet. That's what he said, and he said like it's like a digital virus that can predict our every single move. And before we could turn it off, it would turn us off. That is scarier. And the idea of regulating it, like what's the punishment for destroying humanity? A fine, maybe. After all this, he drops one final bombshell, saying that I'm almost certain we are living in a simulation. He argues that if advanced civilizations can build virtual worlds that statistically were already in one, in his words, he says that our creators are brilliant engineers, but probably not very moral ones, which raises the real question, what happens when our creation, the AI, starts building its own simulations? If this all sounds terrifying to you, it should be because it is terrifying. But it's also a choice point. AI might replace jobs, but not imaginations. The only skill that survives automation is the one machine can't fake, being human. We have creativity, curiosity, emotional intelligence. These are not code. So, as we walk around towards 2027, the question isn't, will AI take my job? The question is, what will I do that no AI can ever do? And the question is valid, right? Sometimes I also think, what will happen if AI takes my job? भाई पर तुम तो जॉबलेस हो बात तो सही है मेरी जॉब तो नहीं जाने वाली आप अपना देख लो